Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 8th of May to Saturday, the 14th of May, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Capricorn. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to your soul. Who changes all these lines and signs? It's the soul who does that. And that's how I'll link you to your soul so that you can become somebody very, very special. Have your aura to shine, have your third eye to open, and make yourself with a soul come to life. A very special person. I will teach you all that in this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50. And we'll talk about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. So there's a lot going to be going on. Now, Sunday, the 8th of May, for you coming from Capricorn, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. Every chance you have, you're going to be getting a lot of benefit. So choose company very, very carefully for morning and afternoon. People you know from your past may also come to give you good news. And long term bonding will also take place. So the long term bonding can bring promise to long term help for you. No harm meeting with the people you work for, people you do business with. It can be the long bonding there. Or chase for that romance if you want. The long bonding will also be there. Evening and nightfall. You have to be careful that your level of arrogance may be too much. You may become just too oversensitive. And this feeling of oversensitivity may be what is going to make you unnecessarily a difficult person in behavior in the evening and nightfall of Sunday the 8th. So, what can you do? If you don't have to be out, just don't be out. Stay home where you are able to control the energies. Once you're out in the open with people, then you cannot control those energies. And you may just be so different that you will just make people who are your friends very unfriendly for you. You may even let your ego go overboard. No tolerance, no teamwork. Monday, the 9th of May. This is a much better morning and afternoon for you. There's a lot of good energy there where you work or where you do business. And this energy can be translated to very, very good luck. You're going to get all that as well. And the chances of everything that you do is going to benefit you. So, whatever you do, morning and afternoon, choose company very carefully. At work, good news can come. Business as well, news can come. So, the morning and afternoon, make it very, very effective in a good way for you. Go out for lunch with somebody that you can materialistically gain from. That would help as well. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. I prefer you not to be out. The emotional planets are all in disarray. They are all in a bad state. You could just end the evening and nightfall very, very badly, very disappointingly. So don't be too expectant of anything in the evening nightfall. That's the way to quieten these planets. If you expect so much, you'll get nothing. So you might as well not be expectant. In fact, if you don't have to be out in the evening nightfall, that would be even better. Even at home, try to control anything that goes wrong in the form of anger. Tuesday, the 10th of May. This is a difficult morning and afternoon, whether where you work, where you do business, whether even if you're at home. You are just feeling unnecessarily very unhappy. Well, it could be. You have the right to feel because you're going to be looked down upon. You're not going to be favored in anything, whether at work or business. Tell yourself not to be too expectant. That's where you won't feel the intensity. Your ego is very prominent. And if your ego is hurt, you are not going to be doing well. You may lash out at people. You may become stubborn. You may become unnecessarily dominating as well. Evening and nightfall gets worse. That's what happens. So evening and nightfall, bad news can come in a very big way. What can happen evening and nightfall? If you go out, you'll be the loser in everything you say or do. Choose your company very, very carefully because you'll have difficulties in getting things right. If you don't have to be out, even better. But even with the people you know, you have to control these egoistic planets throughout the whole day. Otherwise, you're going to upset people with what you say and do. and you're going to be the victim in the end. Wednesday, the 11th of May. This is a very moody, unsure. It's a day where you just can't get it right in the morning, afternoon, whether you're at work, whether you're in business. So, what can you do about it? Well, focus is the key word. Tell yourself, focus, focus. You might make some bad mistakes. You might think about emotionally who you're going to have lunch with, who you're going to call later, who you might be seeing in the evening. That will distract you very badly. Or you may just use your emotions to think of ways out. Whatever it is, you're going to be the victim in some way or another. Drive very carefully as well. Don't be dreaming about things. Accidents can appear. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky. Short-term planets are there. Short-term planets bring you very quick success from whatever you attempt to do. So plan your evening and nightfall as much as you can, and you'll find that it's going to be a very happy one. You'll be on the same wavelength as people. You'll get a bonding with people, and you'll just have that magnetism about you. The creativity will flow. So be with people you want to impress in the evening, nightfall, very important. Thursday, the 12th of May, is a horrible morning and afternoon, let me tell you. What can you do about it? Well, bring down your expectations. Don't be too unhappy if you don't get what you want. Tell yourself on a morning and afternoon like Thursday, the 12th of May, just stick to your what you have to do in terms of your responsibility, whether at work or in business. Don't think of the gains. Don't think of the reputation. Don't think of the glory because you're not going to get anything out of it. And more disappointment may come. Your job may not be secure. Your business, you may have downturns. All that can happen in the morning and afternoon of Thursday, the 12th of May. So, what can you do? Life goes on. Lower down any exposure to risk. How do you do that? Be part of a team. If anything's go wrong, like I know they will, at least you are not the single person to blame. Be part of a team. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky. That's how a day can change for you. What you say, what you think, what you do is going to come out beautifully. So choose the company you want to keep very carefully in the sense that it should pay dividends for you. Don't just go out with anybody that you want. You've got to be very materialistically minded. It's all about money planets and the bonding where money is concerned, like job, business areas. So you want to plan it that way, and you go very lucky with the results where money is concerned. Friday, the 13th of May. This is a wonderful 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of unexpected goodness are there. Their duty is to give you all this way you think, what you say, and what you do to come out unexpectedly wonderful. So you're going to be inspired in many, many ways. Use this inspiration, whether you are at work, in business, whether you are work as a job, whether you are having lunch with somebody. This inspiration from you is going to be tremendously. I call them the planets of unexpected goodness. So whoever you meet, whoever you talk to, unexpected good luck can come from there. Evening and nightfall, the time for reward. And you can be rewarded wonderfully well. So go out looking good, go out looking grand, go out to places you can meet people that you want to have the contact with. You got to be materialistically minded the whole day, and you will see you get best value of whatever results. Saturday, the 14th of May. This is another very lucky morning and afternoon. Money planets are everywhere. They make you delightfully say the right thing and do the right thing. All you got to do is to plan who you want to be with, whether it's a group or whether it's solo. Go out with people materialistically thinking because money planets are all about materialism. No emotions involved, not necessary. But even if emotions are involved, you'll treat them wonderfully well because your planets of communication and brain power is going to be fantastic. I don't like your evening and nightfall at all. You're going to be very disappointed in the evening nightfall period. Why bother going out? Because you're going to be disappointed. You're going to have that kind of an evening where accidents of all kinds can happen. Physical accidents, verbal accidents, emotional accidents. You will be the victim. So choose your company very, very carefully. Don't go out with people who have bad habits like drinking too much or other habits. You become the victim. You may become somebody they make use of. It's not going to end well. So it's better for you to stay home where the safety is important rather than the risk going out. But if you have to, then tell yourself that accidents, whether physical, whether emotional, whether mental accidents can happen. So watch what you say and what you do and don't promise. This 90-minute session I have for you. It will take 90 minutes to have this session. It will only cost you USD $50. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you how to reach that most supernatural energy that you have, which is your soul. Yes, I will show you how to interact with the soul and get those energies to make you somebody very, very special. The earlier you get that done, the more you will quickly enjoy your life in a successful way. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. All these energies are there. You have to be taught these energies. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system. Everything in life is a system. You get into it, you learn it, and you'll make it work. So there's so much to go on. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get on with the 90-minute session, which only is costing you USD $50 to know all these things which I've mentioned. I look forward to hearing from you one day. In the meantime, thank you. Goodbye.